Hey everybody, this is Missy from West Coast Geek Chic, and today I'm going to take a quick look at Uncanny Adventures issue number 1. Issue 2 is coming out this week, so I'm going to speculate on what I hope to see in that issue. I'm going to go through what I liked in this one too. If you want to check out my full review of this comic, you can go to my blog, which is at www.westcoastgeekchic.blogspot.com. Let's have some fun! Hi everyone, as the intro said, I am Missy and I'm going to be talking about Uncanny Avengers number 1. Looking through the book, I have to admit I am very much looking forward to the way this series of comics is hopefully going to go. I really loved how they introduced the characters and they had a little bit of a vignette with each of them. I loved how Wolverine is still trying to collect himself after the death of Charles Xavier and how he had to give the eulogy and he's having to step into Scott's role now that he has been imprisoned due to the events with the Phoenix Five. Now the artwork here is just amazing. I love how they have created this full panel across the top with the portrait of Charles Xavier taking up the majority of the frame, and also to the fact that it's a skewed angle because the whole world has kind of been messed up because of the recent events in the Marvel Universe. I also like too how the funeral, though well attended, they do state is just meant for the closest family and friends of Charles Xavier and the X-Men. After seeing a bit of Charles Xavier's funeral, we're taken to a set of panels with Alex and Scott Summers talking with each other, and it's sort of interesting. I have to admit I am fairly new to comics, so I'm not 100% sure of all of the background of the characters, but I do like seeing the Summers brothers kind of interacting and being on opposite sides of events, and I like to, especially this panel right here, where the coloring is very, very symbolic. The red, Scott is now completely in the red, kind of reminiscent of the fact that he was part of the Phoenix, which is all the oranges and yellow and red hues, and then Alex is in the blues, in the cool blues, where he is, historically, blue is always more of a right color and red is evil. I know very, very Star Wars kind of influence, red is evil, blue is good, but that is evident in this paneling that they're doing here. After we have Havoc talking with Cyclops, he is approached by Captain America and Thor as to forming a new Avengers, which I have to say I don't know very much at all about Captain America or Thor, except for what I've seen in the movies, which I thought were awesome. But I'm very much liking seeing them in this kind of teaming up role, where I hopefully will get to learn a bit more about them, as well as Havoc, which, as I said before, you don't see much of him in the films or in the cartoon series from the 90s, if you're familiar with that. Next we see a confrontation between Rogue and the Scarlet Witch, and just sort of, again, setting up past feuds between the two characters and between the Avengers and the X-Men. And it's great to see Rogue in a starring role. The comic books that I've been following, she hasn't had a lead role to play as much as some of the other characters, so I'm very interested to see how they're going to portray her in this Uncanny Avengers series. And then also to the Scarlet Witch, who I know absolutely nothing about except for that she is Magneto's daughter, I believe. And if I am wrong, please let me know. You can give me any comments here on my YouTube page, or you can contact me via email at westcoastgeekchic@hotmail.com. Please let me know what the backstory is. And I'm really looking forward to seeing these two women duke it out a little bit here. And the next page is they do get attacked, and they have to deal with the consequences of that attack, and it should be good to see where they go from that. Finally, we're introduced to the first villain that the Uncanny Avengers are going to be facing, which is Red Skull, of course, and we will be looking forward to see what kind of mayhem he can produce for the Uncanny Avengers. Do have to say a quick note here about the writers. They are amazing, as well as all of the artwork and lettering and editors and whatnot. They all are amazing at their jobs, and have to say this new comic book has totally whet my appetite for more. that's about it for this little first entry here. I do have to say that I'm hoping to see lots more from Rogue and Wolverine, as well as how the team finally does form as a whole. Hoping to see a lot more of Rogue specifically. I do have to say that I love her and I love how she kicks ass. Hoping also to see a bit more of Red Skull and what his plans may be, and hopefully also to see the group come together. If you guys have any questions, do let me know. You can contact me at my email or through the comments here.